Okay, 6:14, our last official chapter 6 lesson, but tomorrow we have our quiz. Last 3 lessons here. What did we do? We divided fractions into whole numbers, found their reciprocals, multiplied. Then we just checked. Homework went well for you guys. You know what you're doing. Convert these to improper fractions, multiply by the reciprocal. So the last and final step here is when we're going to have to get them both into improper fractions. We're certainly skilled at getting the first one, but now we got to get both of them into that form. Do it twice. And then once they're in that improper fraction form, then we multiply by the reciprocal. So we got to turn them into improper fractions first. And that's the whole thing. Just like when you were multiplying all the way back to 6-7, right? You can look at your own. Here we are here. What did we do first? We turned them all into improper fractions. Then we would cross simplify. Go through the process there. So same deal. So looking at number 4 on page 225, I have 3 1/2 divided by 1 3/4. And definitely a good chance some of you can probably just solve this without me telling you anything, but I'll walk through a couple. So first thing we always got to do, got to give an improper fraction form. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7 over 2. Denominator never changes. Now I'm going to continue. I know when we multiplied by the fractions and the whole numbers, we'd kind of consolidate our steps a little bit here. I might just write this as multiply, but I need to figure out what the improper fraction is first. So I'm just going to leave it in division form, and I'll probably do that for the majority of these problems. So I'll just have to write a third line, which is okay. But 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7. Denominator never changes. And again, I have to get in that form because now I need to multiply by the reciprocal. The reciprocal of 1 3/4 is 4/7. And again, you got to be careful not to instantly go to multiply and write multiply times 7/4, because that would be 3.5 times 1 3/4. That would be a totally, 3 times 3 and 3 divided by 3 are very different answers, right? So again, whatever you need to do, but this is where ultimately you need to get to with that 1 3/4 here. You need to get it over to multiply by 4/7. I suggest writing it this way here and just take that extra step, just to be real careful about making sure you got the right improper fraction before you do your reciprocal. But whatever you got, here's where we're at here. Now we can go ahead and finish it off like anything. We cross simplify where we can and simplify as necessary. Should get a final answer at 2. Yeah? All right. Number 5. 5 1/3 divided by 1 1/3. And I guess number 12. 6 divided by 1 1/2. I'll walk through these, but yeah, do attempt. And just make sure we're on the same page here. right, so number 5 here, convert them both to improper fractions. Again, if I was adding or subtracting, I'd certainly do a different method here. All good?
Yeah.
5 times 3 is 15, plus 1 is 16 over 3. And then I'll be dividing by 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4 over 3. So here's my division problem. Uriah, turn around. First move, convert them both to improper fraction. Now multiply by the reciprocal.
Yep.
3/4. Simplify away. It looks like I get a final answer of 4. Number 12, again, just going to rewrite, and then I will write as my multiply. So 6, of course, we'll call that 6 over 1, not the reciprocal. It's always divided by 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3 over 2. And then multiply by the reciprocal. 6 over 1 times 2 over 3. I'll simplify. And one more time, final answer is 4. 4 to both. Think you can do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Let's give you guys. I'll give you. What do we do? 12. How about? Number 15. 23 divided by 3 and 5/6. Number 19, 6 and 2/3 divided by 1 and 1/4. 23, 6 and 3/7 divided by 9. 27, 56 divided by 3 and 1/2. So 4 problems. We'll have 6 of them. And I think we'll be good to go. Alright. 15 will be for, not Stella, ain't here. Michaela.
Yeah.
19 will be for Ella. 23, Uriah. 27, Lauren.
Really?
All right, Michaela. So first we need to write it. So what am I going to do with 23?
Put one over under it.
Right. And then I'm going to divide by what's 6 times 3.
6 times.
Yep. 6 times 3. 3 times 6.
And trouble with them.
18.
Oh yeah.
And then what do I do with the 18?
Put it. So
I got 6 times 3 is 18. Now what do I do with my 18?
you divide it.
Nope.
No, I mean.
I add it to the numerator.
Yeah,
So
add it
what's
to the numerator.
18 plus 5?
18 plus 5. $23.
Right. And then there's my top number. What's my bottom number?
6.
Right. Denominator never changes. So now I'm going to write as a multiply problem. So I still got, and what am I going to multiply it by? Not going to divide.
So you have to flip Rooney.
Right?
The 23 and the 6 goes on top.
Right. 6 on top, 23 on the bottom.
Yeah. So
And then what's 23 divided by 23?
1.
So I got a 20 divided by 23 there, 23 divided by 23 there.
1
What's,
times 1 is 1.
yep.
6 times 1 is 6.
Yep.
The answer is 6.
The answer is 6. That is correct. 6.
That's
Good.
easy.
Not too bad. All right. Ella?
The 6 and 2/3 turns into 20 over 3.
Yep.
And then the 1 and 1/4 into 4 over 5.
What?
4 over 5.
No.
Oh, 5 over 4.
Turns into 5 over 4. Right. We need to write our division problem first. Now rewrite as the multiply problem.
20 over 3 times 4 over 5.
Right.
I said it wrong.
Yep.
So then the 5 and the 20. 5 turns into a 1. 20 turns into a 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 3 times 1 is 3. 16 over 3 equals 15.
Equals what?
15 and 1/3.
5 and 1/3. 15. Right.
I wrote,
5 and 1/3.
I
Good.
wrote 5. I said 15.
Yeah. We're good here. Yeah. Good. Uriah?
I'm getting. I messed up.
I'll have Lauren.
56 over 1, and then 2 over 7.
Before that, right, as the division problem.
Oh, so 56 over 1 and 7 over 2.
Right. So again, highly recommend you do it this step here. You're prone to make errors. If you skip this step, you can do as you want, but you'll be much more prone to getting the wrong multiplying problem if you don't do it this way. I assure you on that. Okay. Now as the multiply.
56 over 1
Yep.
and 7 and 2 over 7.
Right. 2 over 7.
And then the 56, 7 will slide into an 8 and a 1.
Yep.
And then it'll be, the answer is 16.
Right. 16 over 1, which just simplifies to 16. Good. All right. Uriah?
6 and 3/7 divided by 9. Put a 1 under the 9. 6 times 7 plus 3 equals 45. 45 over 7. Then use flipper doodle on have the 9 bumps,
Yep.
so it turns into 1/9. Then you can use cross simplify. So 45 turns into 5, 9 turns into 1. 1 times 7 is 7. 1 times 45 is 45. 1 times 5 is... Wait a minute.
Yeah, you were good.
Making 1 times 5 is 5. So that leads to a final answer of 5 and 5/7.
I think it's just 5/7, right? 5/7.
Yes.
I just have 5 times 1 on top, 7 times 1 on the bottom.
What's the answer to number 19?
5 and 1/3.
Okay. I'll do that again.
All right, I guess we'll do 2 more for the last 2 and probably call it a day. You guys seem like you got this. 31, 3 3/5 divided by 2 3/10. 35, 21 divided by 2 1/3. Homework's up there, but page 76, problems 1 through 17. There it is. Oh, my fault. I forgot here to multiply by the. I forgot the message of the right.
Yeah, that was your fault.
Well, yeah, my bad. All right, the magic 4 words they say every day. I'll start out our lesson and write them down. So there, it happened. I got it. Multiply by the reciprocal. That's what we're doing. Tomorrow's lesson that we'll do after the quiz is not hard. They're more or less pretty simple word problems. They call it this use simpler numbers, but that simpler numbers is kind of complicated, to be honest with you. Makes a lot more sense just to solve it. We're going to treat them as just working on some not real difficult word problems. But that'll set us up for Tuesday, 6/17, when we have some engaging problems, I suppose.
Let's see who can get the answer back.
All right, 31 for George. 30. Oh, Noah's not even here. Who did I miss?
You have to do it till you get rolling.
Oh, wait. The Roland's thing. I'm just sitting in there. It's like, where'd they
I'm ready.
Roland?
I'm ready. I've been ready.
We're back in. Okay, George, you all ready?
C.
All right, walk me through it.
Okay, so 3 3/5 divided by 2 3/10. The 3 3/5, that would equal 18 over 5.
Yep. Divided
And then
by.
the 2 3/10, that would equal 23 over 3. Then
What? No, 23 over 10.
oh yeah.
Denominator never changes there.
Yep. Then flipper doodle do.
Yep, so my multiplying problem is,
So 18 over 5 times 10 over 23.
right,
And then the cross simplify the 5 and 10, the 5 equals to 1, the 10 equals to 2, and then times those, that 8 and 2 times 8 is 16. 2 times 1 equals 2, that would equal 3, 36. Then 15 times 23, the 5 times
it's just
3.
1 times 23.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot. 23. That then 1 and I'm trying to think because I made a mistake. Ooh.
36/23, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And minus dot. That would be 13 and 23.
Right.
That's killing me.
And that's our final. Oh, can't even see. Hidden by the.
Be smarty.
Right, there we go. So, yep, that was good there. Again, kind of a weirder answer. I mean, it's nice when it's a whole number answer. Everybody loves that, but it's just in reality, it doesn't usually work out that way. But
Let me give you a rundown of 35.
what?
Let me give you a rundown of 35.
All right, it is rolling time. For whatever reason, there's 2 hands up. Yes, Michaela.
After one round, can I go to the bathroom?
Yeah, Ella.
You can, when you do the math, when you did the math on 31, you can just literally subtract right there because it's 6 minus 3 is 3 for the 13, then 3 minus.
Yeah, if it goes in one time,
Yeah.
then that is definitely an option available to you because somehow, some way, even if you set up the bar here, you're going to end up into a 36 minus 23 type problem somewhere along the way. And that, of course, is where you're going to go to get that. But yeah, you are exactly right. Anytime the whole number is 1, I could just subtract the numerator from the denominator to figure out whatever. But if I get something bigger, if I had like 72 over 23,
That would,
subtracting wouldn't go so well for us because I still have 49 over 23 left. But right, it does work for this scenario, but it only works if your whole number part is 1. But yeah, okay, all right, Roland, the floor is yours. I've cleaned the hands out for us here, so
21 turns into 21 over 1. 2 and 1/3 turns into 6 or 7 and over 3.
yes, sir. There's my division problem.
If you may, flip a doodle.
Doodle time.
21 over 1. 3 over 7.
He did it.
7 goes into 7 once. 7 goes into 21 3 times. Nothing else can be simplified.
Nope.
3 times 3 equals an astounding 9.
Very good.
Times 1 equals, you guessed it, 1.
Very.
That turns into a whole number. Numero 9.
There it is. Look at that. Bada bing, bada boom.
Like and subscribe.
There you go. Thank you.
Girls.
Good.
like